As we told you at the top of the program, the Senate voting to repeal Michigan's right to work law, and now it's one step toward the direction hundreds of thousands of Michigan workers are wanting.
It comes after the State House already approved the same thing last week. Our Pamela Osborne joins us now with the very latest and the latest reaction. Pam.
Well, the AFL-CIO is Michigan's largest labor union, representing more than 1 million workers through 40 different organizations. They are among those celebrating this vote. With Tuesday's vote, Michigan is one step closer to becoming the first state to repeal a right-to-work law in decades.
It was exciting and emotional at the same time because I was there 10 years ago, so I got a little teary-eyed after it finally passed.
Jamie Brown, a critical care nurse and president of the Michigan Nurses Association, was one of many union workers rallying at the state capitol. She says when the union requirement went away, so did the nurses.
I think it emboldened the hospital corporations to ask workers to do more with less. Staff at the bedsides.
Brown says once signed into law, the repeal could even help improve patient care.
Nurses have left the bedside because they are not happy with their working condition right now. And if we can get the law into place, we should see increase of nurses coming back to the bedside.
She's already set her sights on their next steps.
It will give us a bigger voice to get staffing ratios into law, hopefully, and put enough nurses at the bedside to take care of the number of patients that are coming into the hospitals.
Not everyone was in support. The change voted on Tuesday would require workers to join labor unions.
Many job providers will be less willing to locate or expand in Michigan if we eliminate our right to work status. They will simply cross us off the list of consideration. Beyond the economy, right to work is simply the right thing to do. It is frustrating to hear that this policy is labeled as anti-union, because at its heart, it is pro-worker. It is an issue of freedom and individual liberty.
And those are just some of the arguments against repealing right to work. We do want to get you to a statement by the AFL-CIO president. He said, in part, today's victory belongs to the hundreds of thousands of Michigan workers, labor leaders, and organizations who have fought tirelessly against relentless attacks from Betsy DeVos and corporate interests on working people and their freedom to negotiate for better wages, benefits, and safety standards. One question that I heard here today is, when would all of this go into effect? Would it happen immediately when the governor signs this bill, or would it happen next year? That's one thing we're still waiting to find out. Reporting live tonight in Detroit, I'm Pamela Osborne, Local 4.
Major developments tonight for sure. All right, thank you, Pam.